On atheism. When writing about atheism, it is usually taken for granted that the logic is based on religion, but I would like to write about it from the standpoint of an atheist, without touching on religion at all. First of all, as soon as a human being is born, milk, which is necessary for growth gushes forth from the body of the parent who gave birth to the child. With this, the child grows steadily, and by the time it has teeth, the parent brings it food to chew and eat. It goes without saying that the child will grow up in this way and finally become a full-fledged human being. But when it comes to food, which is the most important of all, each food contains its own taste, and the tongue has taste nerves. However, the kind of all human pleasures is eating. This is why the body develops gradually and the brain develops through schooling and other means, so that one is able to work as a full-fledged human being. As this happens, a variety of desires emerge, with them a sense of superiority, a desire for competition, progress, etc., as well as the physical aspects such as pleasure and love, come to the fore. In this way, reason and emotion become intertwined, and the conditions of a high-level organism are fulfilled in the form of mixture of pain and pleasure and swimming in society, living in society. Having outlined the path of human beings from birth to adulthood, let us now look at nature. Needless to say, between the heavens and the earth, there are tangible and intangible natural phenomena such as the sun, moon, and stars, the cold and warm climate, rain and wind, etc., as well as animals, plants, minerals, and other things directly related to human beings that are created and nurtured by the forces of nature. This is the world as it is. And if you were to look at all of this objectively and calmly, unless you are insensitive, you would be struck with a sense of wonder and would not know what to say. In fact, there is no other word for it than profound and exquisite. If this is the case, one cannot help but wonder who created this wonderful world, for what purpose, and with what intention. If you look up the heavens, they are eternal and infinite, and you cannot tell how far they extend. What is the center of the earth? What is the maximum solar heat? What is the coolness of the lunar sphere? How many stars are there? What is the weight of the earth? What is the volume of sea water? And so on. The more I think about it, the more mysterious and mysterious it becomes. In addition to the regularity of the celestial bodies, the distinction between day and night, the changes of the 4 seasons, the number of days in a year 365, the evolution of all things, the unstoppable progress and development of civilization, etc. There is also the question of when this world was created, how long it will last, whether it will be eternal or not, the limit of the world's population growth, the future of the earth, etc. All of these things are incomprehensible, and I have no idea. As mentioned above, everything is moving silently under a certain standard, without a millimeter of difference, without a moment's delay. The more I think about it, the more I wonder what I was born to do, how long I can live, whether I will become nothing when I die, or whether there is an unknown world called the spiritual world where I can live in peace. The more we think about these things, the more we lose sight of them, and none of them are clear to us. The more I think about it, the more confused I become. For thousands of years, humans have been trying to uncover this mystery by creating all kinds of methods, especially academic studies, but today only a small part of it is known, and it is still a mystery. If this is the case, then human wisdom about nature is not even a hair out of 9 clouds. This is also what the Buddhists call emptiness and loneliness. However, human beings are so conceited that they claim to be conquerors of nature, but they are nothing but fools who have no idea what they are doing. Therefore, the wisest way to think is to know human beings above all else. Follow nature and enjoy its benefits. By the way, in a world full of unknowns like the above, there is one thing that is very clear. The question is, who created such a wonderful world and is freely using it as they please? If we imagine who this person is, first of all, just as a family, as a master, or a nation has an emperor or president, this great world must have a protagonist, and this protagonist must be the person on the right, X, who is called by the name of God. In this sense, if there is no God, then there is no universal. and there is no atheist himself. Perhaps nothing could be more obvious than this. If we don't understand this, then we are nothing more than animals. If you don't understand this, then you must be an animal. Because animals have no will, no thoughts, no intelligence, and there is no other word for it than animal in human form. There is good evidence for this. There is excellent evidence for this, namely, criminals born of atheism, whose psychological behavior is mostly animalistic, as you can clearly see. Therefore, it is my mission to remove the animalistic nature from these people and make them evolve into true human beings.